What's going on, guys? JSkeleton with Brandon for guys today, coming at you with another E3 video for guys and my friends. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying all the content. I know there's been a lot of videos, but I mean, E3 is a busy time of year, my friends, and there's just a lot to talk about, and you know, just streaming it is not enough, because sometimes I want to, you know, make these quick little videos to kind of further talk about a certain topic or whatever, or a certain conference, if you will. This time we're going to be talking about Bethesda's conference, and kind of my top game pick from that showcase or presentation, if you will. Now keep in mind, you know, there's some games that were shown off that are obviously still a little bit ways out, kind of like Xbox with Halo Infinite. For example, like Bethesda showed off Elder Scrolls 6, and obviously that's probably nowhere close to being released. Let's be honest, it's probably a few years out still. It's probably not going to come out for a little bit. It's probably going to be out on the next gen systems, you know, PS5 and Xbox, whatever, you know, they choose to call it. Project Scarlet is what the code name apparently is. That's the rumor going on. Anyways, enough of that. I want to talk about a certain game, because this certain game is another guilty confession. If you guys watched my Kingdom Hearts 3 video, I admitted that I never played a Kingdom Hearts game. This one is another game I've never played in the series, but I've been very interested. Every time there's a new game in the series that comes out, I want to play it, and I just never end up doing it. I don't know why. And that is Fallout. Okay, I know, man. There's so many Fallout fans out there. You know, let me just put something into perspective. I just picked up Far Cry finally with Far Cry 5. So I'm starting to pick up games that I was always interested in, but I never actually, you know, ended up getting into. I'm finally doing that. You know, there's a lot, trust me, there's still a lot of games that I've played, but there's a good amount that I haven't played as well. And yeah, so Fallout is a game I've never played, any of the Fallouts. I always contemplating getting into them, and I just, for some stupid reason, never did. But Fallout 76, it looks very, very interesting. So now, you know, I may not have the kind of thoughts and impressions that, you know, a Fallout veteran would have on Fallout 76, but I can still give my personal, you know, thoughts and opinions on the game. And honestly, I think the game looks great. I'm watching the trailer here. You guys see it actually in the background behind me as well. We're watching the trailer here, and it looks really fun. And they were talking about how it's there's gonna it's kind of like what's the word? It's like an open world. No, it's an online world. That's the word I'm looking for. It's like an online world where you can run into other real people. They kind of wanted to bring that multiplayer aspect to it, and but they're not packing the world, because the world's still, you know, it's still kind of, you know, you're survivors, so you can't have obviously like 500 people roaming around, because then kind of takes away from the feel of the game a little bit. So you might be in a game with, like, you know, I don't know how many people, maybe like 20 or 30 other people. I don't know how many people exactly. I can't remember what he said in the conference last night, but, you know, not a huge number of people, maybe like 12 to 20 people or something. And, you know, the one thing that I think a lot of people are concerned about that is griefing, because you can literally go and kill people. You can either fight alongside them and work alongside them, or you can grief them and you can kill them. But the cool thing is, when you die, obviously you don't lose any of your progression and stuff like that. So there is that. The other cool thing that they touched on is the fact that they put a bunch of like nuclear sites, nuclear missile sites in the map. That you know, if you get the codes for it, I think you have to get like so many codes for it or something like that. If you get all the codes, you can set off nukes, and you can literally blow up a whole neighborhood. And then if you go into that neighborhood, there could be, you know, special kinds of loot you can harvest and stuff like that. You know, like diseased creatures or whatever from the, you know, nuclear you know, radioactivity or whatever. I don't know if I'm making any sense. I'm trying to describe it the best way I remember it. But all that sounded really cool. Like, let's say, you know, you have like part of the nuke code, but someone else has another part of the nuke code. You can work together, and you can bring your codes together. If you have, like, you know, maybe 4 or 5 people, and you can all combine your nuke codes if you all have pieces of the same code. If you didn't, you know, if you weren't able to get the whole nuke code yourself, and you can all just, you know, go into one of these nuke facilities, you know, put your code together and launch a nuke, and then decide, you know, wherever you want to nuke, you know, in the world. So that's also very interesting. You know, it's a prequel. There is that as well to note. It is a prequel. It comes before all the other Fallout games, And honestly, it just looks really cool. It looks very, very interesting. Again, I've always been super interested and intrigued with Fallout, but I've just never gotten into it. Again, I'm watching the trailer here. I just never got into it for some reason. And I think maybe Fallout 76 will hopefully be the one where I dive in. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you guys would like to see me, you know, play it on the channel. We do like a live Let's Play or whatever of it, and whatnot. Because, you know, I do love playing as many games as possible, man. I love experiencing games. I'm a gaming nerd. Even games that I don't get that excited for, I still get excited for because, like, I just love seeing games produced. I love seeing other people get excited about games. But Fallout 76 is definitely a game that looks beautiful. It looks fun. You know, the visuals look nice, is what I mean. But it also looks really, really fun. And it's interesting. Again, I'm a noob, so maybe what I'm, you know, half of what I'm saying doesn't even make sense to you guys. But you know, I want to know, just like the Kingdom Hearts video, I want to know in the comments below. Let me know, what is it about the Fallout series that you guys love the most? Describe it to me, you know, as best as you can in your own words. What is it about Fallout that you love, and why should I play it? I mean, not that you need to convince me to play it. I'm just curious, you know, if you were trying to convince someone, how would you try to convince them? What would you tell someone you're trying to convince to play? I'm probably going to play it either way. I'm just curious what, you know, how, you know, you guys would describe that and how you guys would explain that, and kind of get your thoughts. So let me know in the comment section below if you guys are excited for Fallout 76. If you aren't excited for Fallout 76, why not? And if you are, why? Again, just, you know, just let's have a conversation. One of the beautiful things I love about YouTube is nerding out with other people that get excited about games the way I do. So I really want you guys to interact. I want to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below, because honestly, man, I just love it. I love hearing other people's, you know, feedback and thoughts on games. And I'm a nerd, man. Let's just face the facts. I'm a nerd, but it's cool to be a nerd. Hashtag it's cool to be a nerd. So anyways, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I'm excited. I think it looks great, and I hope to plan to pick it up later on when it launches later on this year. It actually launches November 14th, 2018 worldwide. So it's coming, another game that's coming out, you know, in the holiday Christmas kind of season, if you will. A lot of games coming out this year, man. Lots to be excited for. So hopefully you guys are excited, because I'm definitely excited. Anyways, make sure you guys subscribe, comment, share, and all that awesome stuff. I'll catch you guys very soon in another video. Hopefully it didn't sound like too much of a Fallout noob, but hey, it's all good, man. You know, everyone starts somewhere, and maybe this is the time where I dive in. You know, maybe this is it. I'll catch you guys in the next one, guys. Until then, game on.